Hey everyone, I'm going to try to do a tutorial for the Beatles' Mean Mr. Mustard into Polythene Pam into She Came In Through the Bathroom Window, and it's going to be, I don't know, I think it's going to suck, quite frankly, because it's going to be a hard one, but and complicated and really long, so you'll be sitting here for a long, long time. Anyway, this is I started practicing these songs like right when I first started playing ukulele. I was looking for stuff to play, and this is one of the bunches of songs I started playing, and I have put them back on the shelf and picked them back up probably like 5 or 6 times, and finally decided to get them down to where they sounded halfway decent. So anyway, but that's a good tip for you. I do that with a lot of songs, always starting new songs. Even if you can't really play them, you can get the basics of them and start practice them for a week, put them away for a couple months, practice them for another week, put them away for a couple months, and as you're getting better, the songs are going to become easier to play. So it's always good to start songs that you maybe can't fully play yet and just get them practiced. Anyway, so in this song, it starts with an E chord. We're going to start with the Mean Mr. Mustard, and that we're going to bar the whole 4th fret with your index finger, and your pinky goes on the 1st string of the 7th fret. Okay? So that's your E chord. Not going to really go into the strum pattern. You're going to have to figure that out. So it's Mean Mr. Mustard sleeps in the park, shaves in the trying to save paper. That's all on the E chord, and then you slide this bar down 2 frets to the 2nd fret, and you're going to play a B7, which is your barring of that 2nd fret plus your middle finger on the 3rd string there. But before you do, you want to pluck. Well, this is the way I do it. You can do it whatever way you want, but I like this plucking the 3rd string and then hammering down with my middle finger. So it sounds like this. Got it? Alright, so say paper sleeps in a hole in the road, and then it's you're gonna basically just move that bar up. So play the B7. Sleeps in a hole in the road. B7, up a half step, up a half step, up a step, half step. And then down a half step, down a half step, down a half step. Alright, and he's such a mean old man is back to the E chord. He's such a mean. And then a C chord on old, which is just your ring finger on the 1st string of the 3rd fret. Old. Wait, he's just a mean old man. And then the B7 with that little. He's just, and you do that twice. A mean old man. And then you're back up to the E, and you do the 2nd verse. His sister Pam works in a shop. She never stops. She's a go-getter. Takes him out to look at the queen. B7, up, up, up. Down, down, down. And then it's to the E again. Such a dirty old Tennessee man. B7. E. Alright, and then that's the end of Mean Mr. Mustard, and you go into Polythene Pam. So, Polythene Pam is, you do a D, which is you're going to bar the top, you play the top 3 strings of that 2nd fret. I always play that just with my middle finger. Leave that bottom string open. So that's a D, and then an A, which is your index finger, 3rd string of the 1st fret, and your middle finger, the 4th string of the 2nd fret. And you're going to have to stop these. So play the D, and then mute the strings with your palm. Don't slap it, but that's it. So, and then you go up to that E again. D, A, E, and then it's down, down, up, down, down, up. E, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up. Okay, so it goes. So let's go back to the beginning. So it's D, A, E, D, A, E. Well, you should see Polythene Pam, so good looking, but she looks like a man. Okay, and then you go to a G chord from here, which is your index finger on the 3rd string of the 2nd fret, your middle finger on the 1st string of the 2nd fret, and your ring finger, 2nd string of the 3rd fret. Well, you should see her in drag. So down, down, up, down, up. And then to a B7, which you already know how to play because we played it from me and Mr. Mustard. So, well, you should see her in drag, dressed in a polythene bag. Down, down, up, down, up. Well, you should see. So a C chord. C, and then a D, polythene, and then back to that E, Pam. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it goes down, down, up, down, down. So down, down, up, down, down. And then you palm mute it, and then go back up to the E. And then you play the D and the A and the E again. Get a dose of her and jackboot and kill. She's Kanile'a when she's dressed to the hill. We're back to the G chord. Kind of the girl that makes the, back to the B7. News of the world, well you can see. She's a D, attractively. And then to the E, built. C, D, E. And then just do D, A, E. We're doing this 4 times. Alright, and now we're going to transition into She Came In Through the Bathroom Window. So that is your E chord, I think it's 16 times. So down, up, 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 down, up. That's 16 times. And then you're going to move down, keep everything the same, move down 2 frets to the D chord. So it's barring the 2nd fret, and your pinky is on the 5th fret, 1st string. And same thing, 16, 8 down and 8 up. So. And then go down 1 more fret. This is C sharp. And then you're going to move the bar up 1. No, is that right? Yeah, sorry. Move the bar up to the 2nd fret, and you're playing a B chord here. So B is it's the B7, but you have to add in your ring finger to the top string of the 4th fret. So we went from the C sharp, move the bar up 1, play the B chord. And then just 1 big down strum on the A chord, which is, you know what an A chord is. I already showed you an A chord. She came in through the bathroom window. And that's a D now. So it's down, down, up. And then you got to do a, I can't remember the name of the chord, D sus4 or something like that. So you put your, to make it sound like this. So it's D, D, down, down, up, add your ring finger to the second string of the third fret there. And then back to the A chord. Protected by a silver spoon, D. Now she sucks her thumb and wonders by the banks. You're staying on D, and that's an A chord. Didn't anybody? And then this is on Tell Her, it's a D minor. So your index finger goes on the second string of the first fret, and your middle and ring fingers go on the top two strings of the second fret. So middle on the top, ring on the third of the second fret. Didn't anybody tell her? Back to A. Didn't anybody see? Back to D minor. Okay, and then we're going to go to Sundays on the Phone to Monday. And Sundays is a G7. So you're just keeping your index finger where it is and moving your middle finger to the third string of the second fret and your ring finger to the first string of the second fret. Sundays on the phone to, and then that goes up to a C chord. Monday. And then back down to G7. Tuesdays on the phone to, and then back up to C. Me. And then you play the A chord. She said she'd always been a dancer. And you go back to the D. D sus4. Back to A. She worked in 15 clubs a day. She thought I always knew the answer. And so I quit the police department. D sus4, D, A. D sus4, D, A. D, and it stays on D instead of going back to A. And then it goes to A. Didn't anybody, and we're back to D minor. Tell her. Back to A. D minor. G7. C. G7. Oh yeah. Back to the A, and that's how the song ends. Oh, it's a really complex video, and I can see it's really long. So I will post the chord sheets up for you, link to them, so you can at least follow along that way. It's going to take some practice, and if you have any questions, let me know. Sorry it's not more clear. It's just a little unusual to have to do the 3 songs in one, and I didn't want to make it a 45-minute video. So it is what it is, and if you want your money back, you let me know. So thanks for watching, and I will have more Beatles up soon because I've been doing a lot of Beatles from Detroit.